on your timeline. So we are live. We are definitely live as of now. So let me go ahead and pull it up here on my Facebook just to make sure that the feed is coming through on the other side. I'm here with Joseph Trujillo and Decatur Thorin. Super excited and grateful to be with these amazing gentlemen. And we have an exciting announcement, which is why we're here today. So thank you. Welcome to the eXp show with Joseph and Decatur. We have an awesome guest. And guys, I'm super excited. I've been thinking about this moment all day, and man, you guys are knocking it out of the park. And I just wanted to acknowledge you guys for your leadership and everything that you guys are continuously doing. But Joseph, take it away, my brother. Maybe if you want to say a couple of words, and then we'll bring up our guest as well.
100%, 100%. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. What's good? What's good? Leo, Decatur, my brothers. First and foremost, man, I want to acknowledge both of you, gentlemen and outstanding leaders in this organization. Always phenomenal to be in line with not just the best leaders in real estate, but the best human beings in the world. So thank you guys for your brotherhood and your leadership. I'm freaking pumped up about today's announcement, baby. Today. My brother Decatur here has been putting in some feverish work and just cultivating phenomenal relationships with not just the best agents in real estate, but the future leaders of this entire industry that are aligning with us every single day, every single week. And we're building a momentous organization here. So I'm super excited about this partnership, because not only is this person that will be announced here shortly going to be an iconic figure in real estate, she is going to be a affordable leader in this entire organization. And this is going to go beyond next level. So I'm really excited about it. Decatur G, I'd love for you to make this announcement, my bro.
Yeah, I'm super pumped about this one. I've been talking to this individual for at least over a year. She not only is she a producer, she is a phenomenal human being. I've talked to her offline several different times in different settings, and she does not disappoint. So, and a lot of times we get on these calls and we don't really talk about production, but this individual has, in amount of 2 years, over 40 listings in 2 years. Yeah, wow. pretty explosive. So her being an icon agent, I mean, it's just a no-brainer. But I like to bring her on because I like to ask her some pointed questions. Just
yes. Let me go ahead and bring her up.
Let's do it.
All right.
Without further ado.
2, 1. Welcome, Sheena Pratt.
Miss Pratt.
Hi, guys. Hi. You guys are so funny.
Woo, woo.
Let's go.
You're making me blush.
Yes.
How you guys doing?
Yes.
Welcome to the show, superstar. Welcome to the family. We're so excited to be in business with you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me and welcoming me with such fanfare. It's super exciting. Super exciting.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I was just telling these gentlemen, and happy it's Women's Month, right? Is that what we're celebrating?
Yeah.
So, happy Women's Month.
Thank
this
you.
is definitely an appropriate platform for you. I could telling these guys, look, oftentimes we highlight certain people, but we never talk about their production. And in the short amount of time that you've been in real estate, you have over 40 listings. Amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Amazing.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
So Sheena, I know a lot of people out there know you, and I would love for you to share a little bit about your story. I know you accomplished a lot in such a short period of time. Share with us, who is Sheena? Tell us about, your experience in real estate and how you got here.
Okay. So like you guys said, I'm fairly new to real estate. I've been licensed for almost 2 years, and I actually didn't really start pursuing it full time until January of last year. I come from an insurance background. So a lot of my clients, when I would be transacting with them, would always ask me if I've ever thought about real estate or if I've ever done real estate. And I would always say, no, that's kind of random, but no. So towards the end of my career in insurance, I was kind of wondering what I should do next. And I really didn't know. So because everyone kept telling me, have you ever thought of real estate? I said, why not? And so I got my license, and I went to a very large brokerage, and they were cool. But I don't think I was super passionate about it. I wasn't hyped about it being there. So I took a little break from it. And then in January, I was kind of sitting around last year and was just kind of like, what am I doing? Maybe I should really take a crack at this. So I gave myself 6 months to see if anything happened. But it was a dedicated 6 months. I had a schedule. I was going to, do all the things that they say you should do as a new agent: cold calling, prospecting, time blocking, all of that stuff. And if I didn't have anything in the works by June, I would probably either go back to insurance or find something else to do. And about 3 months into my random cold calls every day from 9 to 12, like religiously,
Yes.
one got answered, and it led to my first listing, and then it kind of just snowballed from there.
Wow.
And here I am.
How do you go from there to 40? It's that's outstanding.
A lot of work and a lot of conversations.
Yes.
No, honestly, I've been very blessed. I've been able to connect with some, amazing people that have just really given me some major opportunities, and just capitalizing on those opportunities and not being afraid to take them.
Awesome.
Has led me here. Yeah.
Awesome. Wow. Capitalizing opportunities. I love it. Love it.
What I loved about
I have a question for you, Miss Sheena.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you came from a small brokerage. You went from the big brokerage, you went to a small brokerage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know we had a detailed conversation about that, about, what coming to a larger organization, what inclusion looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Us being, minorities, we wanted to make sure that we had a footprint, and leverage some of these larger organizations. So for you, you coming in as a minority and a female, how do you see this playing out for your future?
The possibilities are endless. I think as at least in my experience, I'm in LA, the smaller brokerages, especially being a minority, a lot of times we have a lot of pride sometimes, and we're not even open to listening to conversations about opportunities that could help us, thinking that they would either hinder us or that we would be working for someone, or, whatever the case may be. And I think, just being able to have the conversation, and maybe possibly being able to reach a couple of those people, being a Black woman, maybe,
right.
They'll be a little bit more apt to listen to it and maybe take advantage of the opportunity like I have.
I agree with you.
Yeah, we're certainly excited to see that develop, Sheena. And I know you have your biggest advocates, some of your biggest advocates here on this call.
Yeah.
What I loved about when I met you in person was, your professional stature, from social media and from afar, definitely speaks volumes, right? Like, you don't just do regular listings. Like, all your homes are, beautifully remodeled, rehabbed, staging, the whole shebang. So you put out what I consider quality work in our professional environment. So I want to thank you for that, because you definitely elevate this industry. And
thank you.
Yeah,
thank
and
you.
it resonates, and it's humbling to be in business with you as a partner, and as a friend. So I'm really excited about our relationship and the way it's going to prosper in the future.
Thank you.
I say that to kind of bring it full circle. We know that you're in Los Angeles, but and you're starting to spread out through a lot of the other counties. Could you tell us a little bit about what your regional growth has been like recently?
Yeah, so LA, I mean, LA is home for me, so I'm comfortable here. But I don't want to ever limit myself. So I have a new listing. I've kind of got into Riverside County, which is a little distance, but I mean, they have some amazing homes and some amazing lots, and the price point sometimes is a little bit more affordable than LA.
Yep.
So I have my second listing out there right now that we just did, and I'll be trying to get more listings out that way, and also in the Inland Empire. I'm actually from Chino Hills, so I'm really familiar with that area too. So looking to kind of branch out there as well.
Love it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's amazing. And then obviously with this partnership, it's opening up all of those different, regions. And I guess that's my question is, you've done really well. And now we've gotten to this position, and you saw eXp. I know Decatur has been talking to you for some time. What clicked for you? What was that moment that they say, you know what, this is something I have to do? What was it for you?
It's I think timing is everything. Because Decatur and I had a conversation probably about a year ago.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, that sounds great, dude. Thanks. Okay, bye. Because I just wasn't open to hearing it. But even this time when he reached out, it was funny too, because he said, can I give you a quick call? Sure. Is it a recruiting call? Are you gonna try to recruit me? And he's like, no, just a quick chat,
Yeah.
But in that chat, to be honest with you, I think at the beginning I was just so focused on trying to get something going because I was very new. Now that I have a little bit of experience, I mean, I'm still brand new, but a little bit of transactional experience. It just, I mean, I set certain goals for myself, and just in the conversation with Decatur and him explaining, I mean, all the opportunities that eXp offers, and how it can spread. I mean, even just being able to transact with different people in different states, it's a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. He asked me to have a meetup with him and Joseph, and I mean, on top of just being great guys, they just offered a lot of things that hadn't been offered to me before, and I couldn't say no. Like, I just couldn't say no. Like, I couldn't fix my mouth to say no. I had to jump on it because I just didn't know if the opportunity would come around again,
Right. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. And we talked about, how your businesses get, how you want your business to grow. And we talked about what it looked like in about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that we can fast forward a little quicker than what you were expecting. I see, to be honest with you, that growth being, in about, 6 months, you having your own office, and the Sheena Pratt, however you want to name it, but owning really running the LA front. I see that happening in the near future.
Yeah. And I'm curious to know what that goal is. Right? You said something about the 5-year thing. So I want to know what Sheena Pratt wants to do in the next 5 years. Let's speak it into existence.
Put me on the spot there, Leo.
I did a little bit, didn't I?
Honestly, I really just, I love real estate. I mean, I was interested in it when I got into it, but now that I've been in it, it's really grown to be a passion. I mean, the amount of people that you can help and assist and provide information to and help with home ownership, and just, I mean, it's so important, and it's very fulfilling. So I think a lot of people are scared to get into it. So one of my big goals is just, kind of educating anyone that's interested in it to try it. And but it's a lot of hard work. It's not easy. But just kind of letting people know that it can be done. Like, if I can do it, it can be done. And then another big goal, and it's funny because it was a goal that I made when I first got into real estate, but you said a lot of people know me, and I didn't know that many people know me, but I do want to be a recognized name in real estate. And not just in Southern California. So I really think my partnership with eXp can get me there much quicker than I anticipated, apparently. But yeah, I mean, I have some other goals, but I'll keep them kind of under wraps right now.
Yeah, thank you for answering that question. And I love your energy and what you're about, and I think you're an amazing addition to our real estate family, and you're going to do so well with us. And you've surrounded yourself with great people. I mean, Decatur, Joseph, these guys are literally on fire. They're on a rocket ship. Yes. So who you surround yourself with is who you become, and we're all about growth, and you're fit right in, and I'm excited to see what you're going to be doing here in the near future. And any way that I could help in any way, always could connect with me as well. And I want to just give an opportunity, maybe some closing thoughts, so we could definitely get the things going here. So maybe Decatur, Joseph, any closing thoughts, and then maybe we'll get a little closing thoughts here from Sheena.
Well, from my perspective, eXp is real. I reached out to Sheena about a year ago, and she really didn't visualize it for her business. A year later, when she's able to transact and she's got her footing in real estate, and she sees that there's something more, the conversation was completely different. And so I asked everybody that is a Sheena Pratt, right, to have those conversations. Don't just talk about elevating your business without really wanting to elevate your business, right? eXp is something that you can leverage, internationally, from state to state. It's just the catalyst to something that's really, really positive, and that's explosive, and it's not going anywhere. So the Sheena Pratts out there, talk to the Sheena Pratt and ask her these questions of how and why she's here with us. And I guarantee you it'll be a no-brainer for everybody.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I'd love to echo on that content, D. It's amazing to me, honestly, that Sheena Pratt, Decatur Thornton, Leo Robles, everybody that's here with us today, like, we're pioneers of greatness. And I, again, like what Decatur was mentioning, I encourage you, for those of you that know and love Sheena, reach out to her, okay? Because her story is going to resonate throughout time, because many of us share the same passion for more, for ownership, for wealth development, for a better life for ourselves and our families. And so the why comes with this business. And so I, again, wholeheartedly, Sheena, I'm so happy to be in partnership. Man, we're going to do some great things. We're going to kill it. This is our time. Welcome aboard, my friend.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Leo?
Yeah. Hey, Sheena, any last words? Any last words out there, maybe for an agent that, hey, anything you want to say? This is your show.
Keep at it. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. You're gonna have days. I have days where I'm just like, what have I got myself into, and why did I do this? But once you get through it, it's amazing, and the feeling of just, like I said, being able to assist people and provide them with information that they may not get otherwise, because a lot of us aren't taught, how important homeownership is and financial literacy and things like that. And it's really just, it warms my heart to be able to share that information with people. And if they have any questions, yes, anybody's always welcome to reach out to me. I always, answer my phone or emails or texts or whatever. I don't sleep much, so even if it's late, you can call me. And it's kind of like, also just for anyone out there, I know change can be kind of scary. You know what I mean? It took a year, for me to, from that first conversation, for me to take that leap. But I honestly feel like what I'm trying to do, eXp is the best place for me to be able to do it in a very shortened amount of time, which will ultimately let me enjoy some of the other things that I'm looking to do in life. So I'm here to help however I can.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
Once
you.
again, Decatur, thank you so much, Sheena. Thank you so much, Joseph. You guys
Thank
are
you.
awesome human beings and leaders. And let's grow, right?
Yeah.
Get it. Let's get it.
All
Let's get it.
Thank you, guys.
All
Thank
right.
you guys.
Thank you, Miss Pratt.
Thank you. I'll talk to you
All
later.
right.
All righty.
Bye.